YouTube? It's your boy Sanchez405 coming at you. It's on the warpath. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you get notifications anytime there's new content posted to the channel. And as always, like, comment, and share this video out. I greatly appreciate it because y'all know what we do here, family. We're talking Washington football team all the time. And there was news coming out on Monday night that Brandon Scherff has been franchise tagged for the second consecutive season. The team has opted to exercise that right once again. And what does that mean? Pretty much he goes from making $15 million a year going to $18 million because according to the CBA, they get 120% of what they made the previous year if they get franchise tagged again. Whoop-de-dee. And what does this also mean? There's probably nothing in place yet. They're still talking. They basically have kicked the deadline to get a contract done until July 15th. I also think that you won't franchise him for a third year because it's going to probably put it up into the 20 range. You ain't going to pay $20 million for a guard. But when you look at Brandon Scherff, there's a lot to like. There's a lot to not really like. I'm not going to say the word hate because hate's a strong word. But with him as a starter over the last 6 years since 2015, 38, 39, and 1 is the team's overall record. And they're 3-15 without him. The team has only won 3 games. They were all on the road. They have not won a game at home without Brandon Scherff. He started 78 games out of 96 possible games. And that's 81%. If you think about that in the grand scheme of things, he's missing at least 2 games over the last 4 seasons. He missed 3 last year. He missed 5 the previous year, 8 before that, and then 2. So he's missed almost a quarter of the season on average over those last few years. After he started out his career, his first 2 years, he played in 32 out of 32 possible games and a playoff game. I mean, it's wild to think that this guy, he's kind of put us in this world. Oh my God, we're kind of in this world of purgatory with him. If we're being for real, he's gotten Pro Bowl awards. He's got the All Pro. He's the first All Pro Washington has had from since 1996 with Matt Turk. If you go back further, a position player who was on defense, that was Wilbur Marshall in 92. And if you want to talk about the first offensive player to be an All-Pro, it was Jim Lachey back in 91. So it's been a long time coming, and we get nostalgic with this. I get that. I know everybody loves a classic car. Everybody loves to feel nostalgic. Everybody, like, I mean, my dad would love to put an 8-track up in his truck. Don't mean it's going to be viable for him to listen to music. Just stick with Sirius, brother. There's not really a big market on the guards. The next one, biggest one is Joe Thuney out of New England. He would, according to Pro Football Focus, he would be commanding about 14 and a quarter. You look at Brandon Scherff here. Pro Football Focus has ranked him the 4th, the 9th, and the 15th ranked guard over the last 3 seasons. He was 4th this past season, although they didn't play in the Pro Bowl this year. So it's pretty interesting. The guy who was drafted with the first pick for the team in 2015, he was drafted as a right tackle, kids. As a right tackle in the top 5. We know Scott McCloughan was on that yak, boys and girls. He was on the yak when he drafted him. And then they moved him to guard because he's pretty much too slow. I mean, at this point, I think this is just going to expound into something wilder and something uncontrollable. If you want a franchise tag with, see what you can get out of him. You got to get something out of him. If he's not in Washington, just see if you can get a draft pick or something out of him. But there is a locker room component to this. If we're keeping it 1,000, shout out to B Nizzle, right? He's a leader in the locker room. They love his leadership. Even though he can't stay healthy, he played 13 games last season. We've got to put in the human aspect of this. Leadership. He's a leader. They love him. He wears that captain's patch. And he hasn't done anything that does not take that away from him, like a certain someone. We're not going to bring that up, right? That's old news. Don't be petty, right? I'm always petty. I'll talk about being petty here in a minute. But it's just amazing when you look at what Brandon Scherff has done here with this team. Granted, they're one game under 500, 3 games won without him. All of them were on the road. It was at Miracle, at Seattle, at Tampa Bay, at Jacksonville in 2018. We have not won a game without Brandon Scherff in 2 years. In 2 seasons, y'all. Think about that. That is mind-blowing. So like I said, we're in this purgatory. We don't know what to think. But I tell you what, if we sign them, use common sense. If you think the tag is going to be too high, the price tag is too high for him, call somebody, see if you can trade him. There's more needs on this team. You can get somebody. Remember Eric Flowers? Nobody thought, maybe there's some old tackle who's not been successful that can go slip in there at guard. I don't know. I love what Brandon Scherff has done. Don't get me wrong. But at this point, it's about being a business. We're businessmen. And also, I want to address something else before I wrap this video up. Yes, I'm off the Dak Prescott train. I know all y'all told me it wasn't going to happen. Roger, I hear you, brother. But you know what? I said I was going to die on this horse, and we had to go take that horse out back and shoot him and send him to the glue factory. Now, hopefully just got a bad ankle. So, maybe we can take advantage of that. That defense can go on him. But Dak Prescott, he got paid his cheddar. So, whoop-de-dee there. But cutting off that about Dak, y'all tell me what you think. Should we re-sign Scherff? Should we let him go? Should we get something else for him? Who knows? Ron Rivera has made it that he loves Brandon Scherff. So we'll see. We'll see as it comes on. Also, y'all, I told you I'm going to be doing a giveaway, $50 gift card to the NFL shop. Y'all make sure you comment love, peace, and hail in the comments to enter in that raffle. And on my next live, which will probably be here in a week or two, I will go ahead and do the same thing I did when I hit 1,000 and do a random draw and get that out to you so I can email. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Sanchez405 or on Instagram at Sanchez405 so I can get in contact with you, so I can get all your email information to send that out to you. But y'all, I love you. I appreciate it. I love all the comments from the mock draft. I just want to touch base on that one. I appreciate that. I know it wasn't what everybody thought it was going to be, but we're just having fun, and we'll have another mock draft here pretty soon. But I love you guys. Tell me what you think about Brandon Scherff. Should he stay? Should he go? Are you upset? Happy? Sad? Don't really care. It's about winning. How will this help us win? What do you think? As always, I'm Sanchez405. Love, peace, and hail. And I'll be talking to y'all real soon. I'm out.